Hey guys, it's Kind of welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. And like I promised you guys, every Sunday is going to be a chit chat video, and that's what I'm filming for you guys today. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, it's all about relationships. I went to like a relationship chit chat video because Monday is Valentine's Day, so I just thought it was fitting to make a video about relationships. And like, you know, since we're on the subject of Valentine's Day, can we just get into the Valentine's Day beat though, y'all? Like, I was trying to serve you chocolate covered strawberry with the little pink and the brown. I think it's giving. But yes, as you guys can see, I will be talking about relationships today. I will be talking about my relationship status, just relationships in general, and also what it's like dating as an adult, and more specifically for myself, what's it like dating as a plus size adult. So we're just gonna get into some things. I'm definitely one of those people when it comes to relationships. Like, I'm always the person like my friends come to for advice, and people always say, "Why are you asking like your single friends for relationship advice? You know they're gonna steer you wrong." What they say, the coaches don't play. That's that like best describes like how I am with my friends, like when it comes to like their relationship problems, because I just give quality advice, period, whether or not I'm in a relationship or not. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be talking about relationships. I posted a chit chat video on Monday, and I briefly talked about my relationship status in that video. If you haven't watched it, I'll tag it below. But just to start off, I am single. I am single as a Pringle, and I'm not y'all. If y'all hear some noise, my neighbors are working on their house next door, so I'm gonna hope that it doesn't interrupt this video. I'm just gonna try and talk like really loud, but like I was saying, I'm single. I'm not really looking. I'm open, but like I said, I'm not like, you know, in pursuit of a boyfriend. If someone comes along, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. I used to really be someone when it came to relationships that I was like, oh, well, like my friend has a girlfriend, or my friend has a boyfriend, or my friend is talking to someone, like, why don't I have one? When's it gonna be my turn? And all this other stuff. But now, like, I have this attitude.
Why do you hoes act like if you ain't in no relationship, you gon' die? Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up! Stand up!
But yeah, that's basically how I feel now. If you want to get in a relationship, you gonna die. Stand up. That's like my favorite TikTok right now. But that's basically how I feel now when it comes to like myself and relationships personally. I felt I spent a long time like putting too much in, like, oh well, why don't I have a boyfriend, and why doesn't, you know, why aren't I talking, like, why am I not talking to someone, me and my grandma today. But I'm honestly past that because I have more important things to worry about. Like I said in my last chit chat, I'm in grad school, y'all, and grad school is not for the weak. It's not for play. Like, I be doing some hard work, like, you know, I'm working and things like that. I have like far more things to worry about than finding a boyfriend. Like I said, if someone comes along, that's great, but if they don't, that's fine too. Like I said, I'm not pressed for a relationship. Like I said, I'm open to love, I'm open to dating, but like I said, it's not really a top priority for me right now. Like I said, my mom like always asks me, oh, when are you gonna start dating, when are you gonna start dating? I'm just like, I don't know. Like, someone like has to initiate, and y'all, I'm very, very shy. So 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna be me. Like, me and my friends are actually having this conversation right now, because I got like a little, I don't want to call him a crush. I just think someone's cute. I'm like in between on whether or not I want to shoot my shot. But yeah, so my friend was like, Kaya, how are you confident and you shy at the same time? Like, how does that work? Like, it's so hard for my friends to believe that I'm like really shy when it comes to like talking to people, because with them, like, I'm the crazy one, I'm the outgoing one. So when it comes to like people I find attractive or people I want to talk to, like, I'm very, very shy, I'm very reserved. So they're all trying to encourage me to shoot my shot, but I hate shooting my shot because I hate rejection. Like, I'm definitely someone who hates rejection. That's honestly like what stops me from shooting my shot most of the time, because I know like it's not a big deal, but you know, just it's just like a weird thing with me. Like, I hate rejection, so I hate shooting my shot. But I think I am. I'm waiting after Valentine's Day, y'all. After Valentine's Day, because if you post a little girlfriend, I'm gonna abort the mission. But if you don't, we gonna see. But yeah, it's really hard for me, like I said, because I'm very shy. And I think it honestly stems from like when I was a kid and like me liking people and them like never liking me back. I'm definitely in that late bloomer phase. I've never had like a real like boyfriend, I can say. I'm being honest, I've never had a boyfriend. Like I've talked to people, I've been in like situationships and stuff, but like an actual boyfriend, like where we both are on the same page, I've never had one. Like something always happens. And honestly, I stopped liking people fast because like, you know, in the beginning I'm so like, oh, like I won't say infatuated, but like I'm really all about that person. But then like as I get to know them over time, it's just I just see why I don't want to like talk to them anymore. So it's like me too. It's not like other people. I feel like I play a big part into like me not actively dating. For me being shy to like my standards and like all that kind of thing. Like people like, hi, your standards are way too high. Like you need to lower your standards. I've said this in multiple videos because this is like the most recent like person that I've talked to. The last person I like was like actually talking to, trash. And that's because I lowered my standards and I honestly stayed in a situationship because I wanted the attention, not because I liked the person. It like honest to God truth, he was not my type. I only really talked to him because he was giving me attention. And that sounds really, really bad. And it's like, dang, Kaya, like you're better than that. I know I'm better than that, but like I'm a Leo and I'm a woman too, so like who doesn't like attention? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But he was trash. He disrespected me so many times. I'm about to get into the meat of the situationship, but yeah, like after that I was just like, I don't have time for this anymore. Like, and I haven't really talked to anyone since. Not because like I don't want to, but like I said, I have more important things to worry about. But yeah, I'm like all over the place with this video. Like I said, we're gonna talk about relationships in general, my relationship status, and with like dating as an adult or a plus size adult, really. Just more focus on like me and like what I look for in a relationship and like my standards. Because like I said, my friends say my standards are kind of high. But after what I went through with like that last person, they're like, Kaya, keep your standards where they are. When it comes down to physical, this is just like my type of person. But it's so crazy because it's never like people I find attractive they never have like all these things, or they're just like in a range of all the things like I'm about to list. So as far as like my type is concerned, I definitely want someone tall because I'm only 5'3", so you definitely have to be taller than me. If my friend's like, oh, you can date someone like 5'10", 5'9", 5 what? I don't know. No. 6 and above. I'm sorry, like I just love the whole like tall girl, short girl, tall guy dynamic. Like, no. Like you have to be at least 6. 5'11", you know, we're gonna let 5'11" slide, but definitely have to be tall. You have to be cute to me. Emphasis on the to me, because I've like told my friends, oh, I think this person cute. And they're like, Kaya, like what? But you have to be cute to me. Like my mom always say, I have to be able to look at you. Like you don't gotta be method man fine. Like nobody fine as method man, but that's another story for another day. But like you have to be cute to me. Like I have to find you attractive. And no, looks aren't everything. But I hate when people say, oh well, you know, it's all about the personality. That honestly has some truth to it, but when you first see someone or you first meet someone, you're going based off of how they look. You don't know that they're a cool person until you actually talk to them, unless you're on some like chat room or something. You guys are just like talking, but you go off someone's looks like first thing you see. So I feel like that's really, it's not really important, but that plays a part into, you know, building relationships and things like that. Tall, handsome. You know, I don't discriminate per se, but I would really prefer someone black, you know? Something about black men just do it for me every time. Like, I just love a black man. Like I said, I'm not, like, I don't really discriminate. Like, I find all people, like, attractive, but I really think black men are it. Top 2 and 8 2, period. But, so tall, handsome, tall, dark, and handsome. You know the standard. Funny. You have to be funny because I'm funny, so you can't be no stickler. You can't be uptight. Like you have to have fun. Like if honestly if you can make me laugh, that's honestly neck and neck with being cute. Cause like someone can be all right looking, but if he can make me laugh, he's a 10 in my eyes. Cause like I love to laugh, and that's like something super important to me. Like when it comes to a relationship, um, tall, dark, handsome, funny, has to be sweet and romantic. Like I crave romance. Like I'm someone who watches romance movies all the time. Like I just love a good romance movie. So like I want the flowers. I want the just because, or just like just expressing to me how you feel like from your heart. Like I really want that. Um has to be family oriented. I am a big family person. I love my family. I spend a lot of time with my family. So someone who's close to his family is definitely a plus. Has to have goals. Like you have to have a job. Like not everyone, like before it was like, oh, you have to have like a degree, but I realized that not everyone wants to go to college, and college isn't for everyone. So as long as you have some type of goal or you're working towards something, a degree really isn't that important. Um it's preferred, but not, it's not a deal breaker. I'm trying to think about what else, because I had like a long list, y'all. Like it was like a long list. Um, funny, goal oriented, has to believe in God. Like someone who like I feel can walk with me in my faith. I feel like that's very important. Like I say all the time, I'm nowhere where I would like to be with my relationship with God, but I want someone who's willing to take that journey with me to get a closer relationship, and who has God as a priority in his life. So that's definitely important for me as well. Um, I'm trying to think, like caring, sweet, those kind of things. Can be selfish. Like that's a dislike of mine. I hate selfish people. I think because I'm such a giver and I just give so unselfishly. Like you can ask any of my friends, you can ask my family. I'm willing to do whatever, whether it's time, money, or just like things in general. Like so I would like my partner to have um like that same energy, like, just be a giving person. Also, another red flag or something that I do not approve of when it comes to relationships, you can't be homophobic, you can't be transphobic, you can't be misogynistic. All those phobics and all that other stuff, it's a no for me, because I'm such an open and accepting person, and I will honestly love my partner to be the same. And of course, you're not going to agree with everything, but you're not going to like disrespect people. So that's something like that's a big thing for me. Like you have to be just respectful of other people, whether or not you agree or whether or not you have your own personal opinion. You have to be respectful of other people's beliefs and how they choose to live their life. Like that's definitely my top 5, because if that's something that we can't agree on, we're not gonna work out. Like it's just not gonna work, because I have too many friends, too many family members who live in those kind of lifestyles, whether they're gay, lesbian, whatever. Or trans. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just, like I said, a very open and inviting person, and I will honestly want my partner to be the same. That's all on the list right now, y'all, because I can't really think of anything. Like I said, there's a long list of like more specific things, but that's like what I would like in a guy. But it all boils down to, like I said, me not really looking right now. Even though to be one to shoot my shot, it's just honestly just to, I don't know, just see if I can do it. Like I'm definitely someone when it comes to like shooting my shot. I feel like I do better in person than like through DMs or through messages, because I never know what to say. Like my best friend Tyrus, like I'm always texting him like, Tyrus, like what should I say? He's like, Kaya, just talk. I'm just like, I don't know what, like I am talking, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like we always going back and forth, but yeah. So like when it comes to me personally in relationships, like I'm just chilling for real. And just like me dating now, like as a plus size adult, it's a little bit harder, I feel. I'm pretty sure like my plus size followers can attest to this, is that when you meet someone, it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say you don't meet people that you also find attractive, but it's a lot harder, I feel, because you either get approached by people that you aren't particularly interested in. I'm sorry guys, I can't even freaking talk. Particularly interested in, or you meet those people who kind of have like a chubby chaser type of vibe, like, oh, they want you to be 500 pounds, like and it's just like, no, that's not the vibe I'm going for. And it's just like really hard, because I always say the dating pool has pee in it. It does. It has pee. It has bleach. I don't know, because it's just like, or they're just not just like good people that you want to like vibe with. So it's kind of hard to find someone genuine, I feel, for anybody, but especially as like a plus size person. Um, in my personal experience, at one point in time, I did try online dating, but it wasn't for me because honestly, everyone that I met or I even like kind of talked to, they either ghosted me or they had girlfriends or they just wanted to have sex. Like it was no, like nothing ever came from like any of those like situations. Like definitely either had a girlfriend, ghosted me at some point, or they just want to have sex. And as far as like ghosting, I really don't care because I don't really know you like that. So it's like if you choose not to talk to me, like you're a stranger, I really don't care. I'm a firm believer in what they'll do, like what they're doing to their girlfriend, they'll do to you if you really get with them. So I don't do guys with girlfriends like at all. That's not my cup of tea. I've never been like that at all. Um and I'm not someone who does hookups. Like I'm not just about to be out here having sex with random people. That's just like not me. If that's what you choose to do, no shame. We don't I don't even want to say slut shame. We don't shame over here, but that's just not personally what I want to do. So online dating is just like not for me. I'd rather meet someone in person if I do decide to like, like actually like date or whatever. But yeah, so that's about it for that as far as like me and dating. Just but just to touch on relationships in general, like I mentioned like in the beginning, I was definitely someone that was like, oh, like, why don't I have a boyfriend? Why can't I find anybody? And it really used to like mess with me. Like I'm just being completely honest. It really used to mess like with my self-esteem. Like, am I ugly? Is like something wrong with me? And it really took me a while to like get out of that mindset because it's just like there's nothing wrong with me and there's nothing wrong with you if you feel that way as well. You just have to think of it as not everyone has good taste. Literally. Like that's exactly the mindset I have. And you can call it conceited, you can call it vain, whatever, but that's honestly the mindset that I have. And like growing up, if someone didn't like me back, it was like such a big deal. But now that I like am older, I always see it as they missed out. Or maybe God is preventing me from a bad situation because you know, there was instances when I was in college where I thought someone was cute or whatever, and they ended up talking to someone that I know, and they dogged them out like crazy, and I'm just like, shout out to you God, because you're over one. Because in the beginning, like, dang, like, well, they wanted my friend, they wanted this person that I know, like, why didn't they want me? Drag my poor friend through the mud, like, so everything always ends up working out, and even though if you don't understand it in the beginning, it's gonna happen. And just have to believe, like my friends say. Like we were really just having this conversation the other day about like believing that you'll attract the person that you're meant to be with. And you also have to believe that. It's hard, and it's still hard for me, but you just have to have that mindset that the person that's for you is coming to you. You just have to put that positive energy out in the air. But yeah, dating now is a little bit, like I said, people like I said, it has P. It's just so much harder to date because like people don't set their intentions from the jump. People like to play games. It's just like all this other stuff, and it makes relationships so much harder. But like I said, I'm a true romantic, so that's what I want. Like I want a very mature and grown up type of love. I want the romance. Like I said, I want the flowers just because I like my love languages are definitely words of affirmation, physical touch, and acts of service. And even down to acts of service, it doesn't necessarily mean like gifts, like monetary gifts, but just like writing me a love note or something like that. Like I would really like cry. Like that is like those are the things like that I want from my partner. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm not stopping until I find that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's not going to be perfect, but overall, I feel like I'm deserving of things that I want out of life, and that includes a partner who's willing to do those things. So yeah, like when it comes to relationships, y'all, like whether you're a boy, girl, man, woman, whatever, like don't settle. Like I said, I know this video is kind of like all over the place, but it all comes down to not settling and truly believing that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of genuine love. And until that person comes along, you have to give it to yourself. And that's honestly something that it took me a while to learn, to really just truly like love myself and to truly appreciate the person that I am by myself. And then like even sometimes like with me being single and I see things that like my friends, whether they're talking or they're in full blown relationships, go through, and it's just like, dang, Kyra, like you don't have to go through that because you're single. And I feel like, yes, like it's like it has its pros and its cons, honestly. Because sometimes like you do want to go on dates or you do want like to have someone, but then also like in the same breath, like you're preventing a lot of headaches when it comes to relationships. So it's like it's a, it's like half and half, honestly. So but like I said, it just honestly boils down to not settling because like I said, in that last situation, y'all, I settled and it was honestly terrible. And I honestly like put my self-worth and my self-esteem to the side all because I wanted attention. Like I said, I never really liked him. He was never really my type, but I just kept him around because of the attention that he was giving me. Like, and honestly, attention is not that big of a deal. You do not have to put up with someone's crap just because you want attention. And now he's blocked. It took me a long time to get there because, like I said, he was the only person I was like really talking to. So I was just like, oh, like if I stop talking to him, who else am I going to talk to? I got friends. I got mama. I got daddy. Like I can talk to them. Like that's honestly, and it took me a while for me to really get to the point of saying, okay, Kaya, like he's really not all that when it comes to even giving you attention, so you can really block him. And like my friends would tell me all the time, Kaya, did you block him? And I always used to say no because I don't want to seem bothered by the situation. And whole time it was because I don't want to seem bothered by the situation. Like I said, it was a whole thing with him. But then again, like I said, I just want the attention. But like I said, he's officially blocked, unfollowed on everything. So we're in new space. Like, and I blocked him a minute ago. So it's not like I just recently blocked him. I blocked him a while ago. So, but yeah, like I said, when it comes to relationships, you just have to be patient. You just have to, like I said, put that good energy, put that love energy out there that someone who is worthy of you is going to come to you. And then just don't, like I said, of course, do not settle. Please, y'all, if y'all don't get anything from this video, please do not settle. Don't settle, please, because honestly, it's going to do more harm than good because everyone has standards, and especially I feel like for plus size people, not just plus size women, we often get told that we need to lower our standards because we are plus size. Like just because we're bigger don't mean like we don't have standards like anyone else. And I'm just so happy that I finally learned that because I thought because I am bigger that I couldn't get the conventionally attractive person or I would have to lower my standards, just basically take anything. And I really had to sit there and like wake up like, Kyra, no. Like you're not gonna do that anymore. Because my mom always says that I'm vain. But do y'all see this? I'm so cute. I am beautiful. And like that's honestly like the mindset you have to have, and that's what you have to say to yourself. That's like what you have to believe, is that you are a beautiful person inside and out. Whether or not you hear from other people, that you truly have to believe that you're beautiful and you're worthy of the love and the person that you would like to have, whether that's physical or personality traits or whatever. Like if you want someone who look like Method Man, I'm just gonna keep on saying Method Man because that's like my number one celebrity crush. That's like a fun fact about me. If you know me, you know I love Method Man, so I'm just gonna use him as an example. If you want someone like Method Man, manifest it. Say my boo is gonna look like Method Man, even though no one looks like Method Man but Method Man, like I said before. But if that's what you want, if you want someone that's family oriented, that someone that's gonna laugh at your queen joke, someone that's gonna cook for you, you have to manifest that for yourself, and you have to truly believe that you are worthy. And it's hard, like I said, especially when the people around you are in relationships or they're talking to someone heavy or just talking to someone in general or just like actively dating, because actively dating doesn't necessarily mean that you're just dating one person. You can be dating multiple people at one time. Like, so don't really like look to others for validation when it comes to relationships, because not everything that you see within your friends relationships is perfect. They tell you what you want, what they want you to know, and it could be like a whole nother thing like on the side. So just set your own standards, stay in your own lane. Like I said, just manifest the person that you want, the type of love that you want, because you are so deserving of it. And don't let anyone say that your standards are too high, whether you're plus size, mid size, small size, whatever. Like, you are deserving of the type of love and the type of person that you want. So just manifest that for yourself. And like I said, it took me a while to really just like be okay with being single, because it was just like, dang, like, when am I going to get a boyfriend? Because I'm definitely someone who's considered like a late bloomer. Like I said, I'm almost 24. Dang, I'm getting old. Like, I'm almost 24, and I've never had like a real boyfriend. But of course, like, I've been in like situationships, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, dang, like, I've never had a real boyfriend. Like, what is wrong? Blah blah blah. But I'm just like, I'm not really missing out on a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the dating pool has pee, and especially like that 21 to like 26 age, it got some more than pee in there, because just like the type of people that I come across, just trash, and I just don't need that in my life. Like, I just need some good love. And like, I'm not someone to like admire relationships or anything like that, but a relationship that I truly, truly, truly do admire, and it's not honestly because like they're my family or anything, but just like, if I was a stranger, if someone told me the story, like, I'd be like, dang, like, honestly, my brother and my sister-in-law, I think that, I'm not going to say the relationship is perfect because I don't know, but just from what I've seen, their relationship is just so cute to me. Like, they've been friends since they were in middle school, they started dating in high school, and then they got married in college. I had my niece when they were in college, and they've been together ever since. And just the way that my brother treats my sister-in-law and how he loves her, it's just like, I cannot wait to have that. Like, and of course, like I said, I don't know about their relationship, like what really goes on. It's just from my personal observation, but the way that he loves her is just so beautiful. And like, my brother is definitely the type of person, not about like, just trying to buy or anything, but he just does nice things. So he cooks for her all the time. Like, recently, her birthday is in October, and she's been driving in the same car since college. He bought her a new car because he's like, you always do things for everybody, so now it's time for someone to do something for you. And I was like, that is so beautiful. And like I said, it's not about the gifts or anything like that, but just the way that he loves her and the way that she loves him is just something that I truly want for myself later in life. So if y'all watch this, I love y'all. But yeah, so this video is kind of all over the place. I touched on so many things, but and I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm probably about to cut it. But the main gist that I want you to get from this video is to, one, never lower your standards. They're your standards for a reason. If that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. Like I said, manifest it for yourself. Number two, if you're not in a relationship right now, it's okay. It is okay. Your person is going to come. Like I said, you have to manifest it. And even recently, I had trouble. Like, I had lost sight of that for a second. My friend had to remind me, like, it's okay. Your person is going to come. Like the girl say, why you act like if you're in a relationship, you're going to die? You won't be okay. And of course, don't settle. I don't know if I said that already, but, well, I don't know if I said it like in like this end part, but don't settle, because it'll cause more harm than good, and it will really take a toll on you and like your personal growth and your personal esteem. So self-love is the best love, y'all. I know that sounds really corny, but it's true. Like, until that person comes to you, loving yourself and feeding yourself and feeding your soul is the best thing you can do. And like I said, it's normal to want a companion, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be by myself than with someone who treats me bad. Period. Like, I'd rather be by myself with a puppy and a goldfish than with someone who's just there, who don't treat me right, who don't make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, self-love is the best love. And this one, I think it's gonna be my next chit chat video, is like how I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. How my self-love journey has, how it started, how it's going, so my self-care favorites. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next video. But yeah, like I said, this is part of my weekly chit chat series. Every Sunday, like I said, you can expect a chit chat video. Drop down in the comments your type. I want to know, because like I said, I'm pretty basic. But the list I gave y'all was really short, because I have a long laundry list of what I would like in a person. But yeah, drop your type down below and drop your best relationship advice, because you know some people need it. And if you ever need relationship advice, you can come and ask me. I feel like I give really good advice. You can ask any of my friends. Like, I should have been like a love coach or something, because I really give good advice for me to have never had a boyfriend. But I think it's because I'm wise. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, you can expect another chit chat video on Sunday, but you can expect a new video on Wednesday. This year, before I finish, this year I actually have Valentine's Day plans. I'm having Valentine's Day dinner with my girls, so I'm really excited to do that. So today, I'm going to go and find an outfit and then go and get their gifts, and I'm super duper excited about that. But thank you guys again so much for watching. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.